if I'm representing the naturalism worldview, that I am not borrowing from that. I am saying I don't know that big T all over the universe truth thing exists. It's a mind-boggling concept for me that I can't get my head around. I don't accept it in reality, and I don't accept it philosophically. What I am saying is, as a naturalist representing the naturalist worldview, that this big fat T, where the T is real. See, don't get so itchy. Just calm down. That's fine. We got plenty of time to do this. Let me get through this. So I'll let you get through yours. No, that's fine. So I have this big fat thick T truth, which is not the ultimate truth, because I don't think that exists. This is made up of a fucking shit ton of these. Over time, I have my eyeballs, I have senses, I have critical thinking and language that I can interact with other beings and check the validity of my assertions from the naturalist about the universe. So everything that I heard claimed about that, I'm willing, obviously, to be wrong about what I'm saying right here, but I need it to be demonstrated, not just asserted. And ain't one of yous yet that had game enough, but I'm hoping you can bring it.
Thank you. Now, Tommy at this moment has made a few truth claims. He has said, for example, that he doesn't know that he's borrowing from the big T. Or he says that he calls it big fat T, so he does have some kind of a big T. He's made of a lot of small T's. Now, the problem is that he's still trying to, the problem is that he wants the cake and eat it too. Because he wants a T that he can rely on and say that that gives him a degree of certainty, yet he wants also to eat the cake by saying that he doesn't have absolute truth. So if this doesn't give you
it perfect.
So if this
perfect.
Okay, but you see now he's self-refuting himself, because if he says that I got it, that means that I absolutely got it.
Oh, excuse me. I believe I will assert a pretty good sized T, because you didn't use my exact words, you mirrored it back, and I understand language.
Okay.
You just demonstrated to me by the rules of language, are they God-given? I don't know. So by the rules of language, I was feeding back to you, it's called a feedback loop in our colloquy here, saying, yes, you are reflecting back to me what I am trying to communicate to you, because words don't have meanings. They have usage, and I'm trying to express you're understanding the concept I'm trying to communicate.
But you could be wrong about this statement because you don't possess ultimate truth.
Correct.
Okay, so you can be wrong
about...
That
is the foundation.
Now let me just say something.
Say, I do not possess ultimate truth. That's our bedrock.
Okay, let's take Tommy for what he's saying right now, and allow me to speak for a second because I have to stick. Tommy just said that the foundation of his worldview is, I do not have absolute truth. Correct. Now I hope the people that are listening understands this. That is an absolute claim. When you say,
which can be absolutely wrong.
Okay, but therefore you're giving up all truth.
No!
Yes,
I have all of these. This is good enough for me, because I get some pretty bitchin' ones that put satellites in the sky from a bunch of those.
You can be wrong about all of these.
Yes, I can. Not all of them. Not all of them.
How do you know that?
Because they have proven themselves over and over and over through consistent observation.
Okay, so Tommy says
that it would be.
I want to explain this to the people.
It would be being a horrible monkey among the other monkeys to deny things that are so demonstrably
Now,
evident.
Tommy has said that some of his small t's cannot be proven to be false. That makes them big t's, because if truth cannot be false, it's not a small t according to his definition. By the way, small t's don't exist by definition.
You
truth
said something
is
that's just wrong.
You see, he's using again a standard of absolute.
You're talking about, I'm making claims about reality. I am talking within my worldview.
Yeah.
If you're going to make blanket statements like that, say Tommy is saying within the constructs of his worldview.
Absolutely.
Because I understood the purpose of this conversation is to show me where I'm wrong, bitch. Yeah. Okay? And so I am defending that we are really staying on track with what I'm saying.
I hope that the people that's watching at this point has kind of gripped what we're talking about. We're just internally analyzing Tommy's worldview, and what we've demonstrated is that Tommy can't have any knowledge, in the sense that
you didn't demonstrate it. You've claimed
we have demonstrated
show me how I can't.
Because according to your worldview, now what we're doing, we're going to do an internal critique.
Yes.
According to your own internal claims, you can't know something to be absolutely true. Yet, you do make absolutely truthful statement all the time. You, for example, said that the bedrock of your worldview is that you do not have absolute truth. That is an absolutely truthful statement. So you are
That is prone to error of the system. Can I jump
then
in?
you can't say I do not have absolute truth because you don't know. That
Yes,
can
I
be,
can within the system.
But that can be wrong.
Yes.
So you can be wrong about everything.
Actually, that is a possibility.
Okay,
But,
so-
but I apply this
It's a
system.
one-on-one
I
conversation.
apply this system because this is the best thing that I've found.
How do you
and
know
I
that,
don't.
though?
I know
You
it
can be
because,
wrong.
of course.
Okay, so is there anything that you can't be wrong about? Is there anything under the sun that you can't be wrong about, Tommy? According to your worldview, allow me to say this: there is not.
Yes.
There is nothing you can't be wrong about.
I believe.
But I am giving you more credit than that.
I'm confident I'm going to die.
But okay,
It bothers the
but
hell
you
out
can
of
be
me.
wrong though.
Yes, I could.
Okay, so you're not confident. Like you
But
don't
yes,
know.
I
it for,
am confident.
But you don't know for sure.
I am as for sure as my worldview.
Sure, this could be wrong, though.
Affords me. Correct.
Let's remember this.
How
can
many
be false.
times do I have to tell you I relish?
So you could not die. You
that
could
I
not never
could-
die. Could
be wrong.
wrong. False.
Most often is.
Okay, so you're saying that
Is so aware of how
So,
wrong he is. He
dear-
hangs out with people that bitch slap him back into
let me
common
finish.
sense using logic.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish.
and-
Now,
and
Tommy here is saying
methodologies.
that I don't use logic, but he does. But he just said, according to his worldview, he doesn't even know if
I
he's
didn't
gonna
say
die.
you didn't. I reported
Okay, then-
all. Don't. If you're gonna straw
Tommy.
man me in front of the fucking camera,
Tommy, calm
if
down.
you're gonna straw man me in front of the camera, this is where I stop
fine.
being respectful. Have I been respectful? Would you say up
That's
until
fine. Let's
now?
go back to the
Now you're
conversation.
gonna get me crossing over the line. I will honestly in this argument.
If I
I'm not
misre-
finished.
This is where it ends up with atheists. My friends, this is where it ends
This is
up.
where it ends up with assholes from
All right,
New York
there
when
go.
you start
No,
stepping
it's
on
fine.
it.
It's totally fine. We're gonna have a good conversation. It's fine. The people can see this. This is gonna
Yes,
be.
we can see it. I will report to you honestly my worldview and represent my thoughts
fine.
and feelings honestly.
I know you do, but you
Don't
can be
then
wrong.
say that I'm doing something else right in front of my face like I ain't here to hear you.
If I misrepresented
That's what I'm
you,
confronting you on.
then I apologize. I
Okay,
didn't think I was
excellent.
misrepresenting.
Then I'll calm down and we're
What
gonna
I'm
go.
simply,
we're
no,
back on
let
the
me-
respect, and
that's
we
good.
only had to go somewhere else because we went
You
from
had
that.
to- you had to
I
call me
appreciate that you came because I was going to get even uglier. I appreciate that you came back there, and I will always come back here with you
Okay,
too.
and then let's go back here to one topic.
Okay, which
Now,
is this truth thing.
Yeah, Tommy said that his big T can be false. He did state that, and I think he still stands by that. That he doesn't have absolute truth in his worldview.
I am absolutely certain that
Okay.
I could be wrong.
You see, that is an internal contradiction. That is
Yes.
an illogical statement.
It's
You
a-
can't say. Allow me to finish this to the camera. You
It's a
can't
blue
say.
orange,
you
you know.
can't say that you are absolutely certain that you don't have absolute truth.
Yes,
That
I
is-
can.
You said
because
that
I just
let me
use
finish.
language like regular
Allow me to
human
finish.
beings.
No, it's a one-on-one. This gentleman said that he's going to use logic, yet he's being illogical because he says he can't have absolute truth, and that's an absolute statement.
No, I didn't just claim
Now-
I'm going to use logic. I claimed I am
But you
just
were being-
using colloquial language.
You're being illogical.
Yes.
Okay, so you are okay being illogical as an atheist, and that's
Of
exactly
course,
what we.
I strive to be as logical
Okay.
as I can.
So, Tommy-
but a foundation of my
Tommy
worldview is
is
understanding
okay.
that I can be wrong.
So,
and if I don't constantly
this
keep
is-
that in my head, like an
being-
alcoholic keeps in their head every single day they're an alcoholic.
Illogical.
I-
So now we have, and this,
No.
and that, no, you just said you're okay. So this is what Tommy ended up saying, that he's okay being illogical. And again, guys, this is exactly what the naturalistic position, naturalistic or atheistic, you call it whatever you want, will bring you to. Understanding that you're illogical and embracing it, or repent and put your faith in Jesus Christ. Now I think we can be ready, and I'll give you a stick in just a second. We can be ready to now do an internal critique of the Christian worldview. And I can demonstrate the Christian
You're
worldview.
not finished
not
telling me
only-
I'm wrong.
Well, you agree that you can be illogical, that you're okay being illogical. You said that you're illogical when you said that statement, you're okay being it. So I proven the naturalistic worldview, which is yours, is okay being illogical. That was our premise, that we wanted to see.
It's not,
That
but
we set
our
up
claim is
that you can't-
that's its strength.
to be illogical is a strength. Guys, this is what Tommy's saying, that atheism strength is being illogical. Guys, this is exactly where it brings you to.
It's
Now
to
let's analyze
understand
Christianity. Now let's analyze Christianity. if you were ready, we can move in here.
No.
Are you ready to analyze Christianity? I'll show you how this is perfectly logical, perfectly rational, and consistent with reality. When yours is not.
Why is
Still need to talk
Christianity
about
perfectly
these
logical?
things. Sure. Okay.
Christianity is not
Talk about
logical in any way, shape, or form.
Do you have an eraser?
ridiculous?
My hand.
Oh, okay.
Another bread.
I'm glad I didn't write anything on my own.
There's eating
That's about
again.
What did he say?
Okay.
Why is Christianity?
It's a one-on-one
So-
conversation.